News read to you by Karabo Shila
and Kato Samuel.
Watoto headlines. S4 UNEB is finally done. The BHS exams are here this week. Punishments have been all over at school. Senior 6 examinations are coming school. Let's hear what our anchor Dorika is saying.
Watoto News presented to you by Mirembe Dorika. The S4 members are officially done with their exams and they are now roaming around the school looking for signatures. They thought that after exams they were done with school, but sorry for them. We are now doing our end of term exams. Actually, not end of term, end of year exams. We started them on Monday and we will be ending them on Monday next week. People are struggling, but we are still praying. Many are excited to go for holidays, but not excited for their exams. What a shame. People who dodge morning and evening preps were punished severely, and I really thought that only all-level students were the only ones who were lawbreakers, but I found an A-level student working. The A6 members did their briefing on Friday, but they are starting their exams on Monday. Imagine, for all those years, but your papers are only for 3 days.
International news. Russia's biggest failures. Has the invasion failed? Let's hear more about it from our anchor, Arnold.
Russia's big failures. The loss of Kherson City, the retreat of 30,000 Russian troops from the right bank of the river Dnipro, kept in catalogue of Russian battlefield setbacks that add up to a broad picture of an invasion mired in failure. With the withdrawal from the Kyiv and from Chernihiv in March was followed by a dramatic retreat in early September from the northeastern Kyiv region, abandoning the big road and rail hub of Kupisansk and the strategic town of Izium. Has the invasion failed? By most measures, Russia's war is failing, but it still controls all the territory seized in 2014, as well as the coastal corridor from Crimea to the Russian border. President Putin's partial mobilization is yet to make a substantial difference on the ground. For most Russian forces have sought to capture the Donetsk town of Bakhmut and have made some minor gains nearby, but it's still an indication of the extent of each their ambitions and diminished. And if the Russian leaders' aim really was to push NATO back, that too has failed because Sweden and Finland have applied to join, amid by post-COVID military threat.
International news. Government warns health workers against laxity. UNEB releases the Senior 6 examination roadmap. Let's hear from our anchor, Esther, for more.
Esther, Ebola. The government warns health workers against laxity. The Ministry of Health, Dr. Ruth Jen Achen, also reminds the people that are in the country that as they face Ebola, COVID-19 is still around. The Ministry of Health has guarded medical workers against the workers across the country to be cautious with handling the patients as the country battles out with Ebola. The General Director of Health Services, Dr. Henry, said the healthy workers should practice a good infectious prevention and and control methods, especially after examining Ebola. The UNEB releases a Senior 6 examination board map. According to the roadmap, the candidates will officially start their examinations on Monday next week with economics and chemistry paper 3.
We were able to interview some candidates. Let's hear more from them.
Hey guys, it's an interview carried out on a P7 candidate who just sat for his PLE and is briefly gonna share with us what he did, why he hopes to do in high school, and how he's gonna change the life of high school. With me, I'm with Jerica Mirembe, and he's briefly gonna walk us through the questionnaires. So, how are you today?
Fine.
And dear candidate, how are you?
I'm cool.
You're cool. So, one of the questions is how has the vacation taken you so far?
The vacation is cool because I wake up at 9 a.m. Not like other students. I just do house chores, then walk or surf on the phone.
Okay. Really, that's great.
Sports news brought by you from Waswa Slim.
And Gomez is
World Cup is back 2 days to go. On Sunday, it will be opening at 7:10 p.m. between Qatar and Ecuador. These groups are: Group A, we have Qatar, Netherlands, Senegal, and Ecuador. Group B, we have England, Iran, USA, and Wales. Group C, we have Argentina, Saudi Arabia, Poland, and Mexico. Group D, we have France, Australia, Denmark, Tunisia. Then Group F, we have Spain, Germany, Costa Rica. Group F, we have Belgium, Canada, Morocco, and Croatia. Group G, Brazil, Serbia, Cameroon, Switzerland. Group H, we have Portugal, Ghana, Korea Republic, and Uruguay. This is Messi and Ronaldo's World Cup in football. Transformer rumors. Manchester United would like to replace Cristiano Ronaldo with PSG's striker Kylian Mbappe. Mudryk would rather go to Arsenal FC instead of sitting on the bench for Real Madrid. Rafael Leo, Inter Milan's heading to Chelsea. Manchester United star Cristiano Ronaldo is likely to go to Inter Miami. David Beckham, the coach of Inter Miami, welcoming Cristiano Ronaldo. Remember last World Cup, Edison Cavani stopped Cristiano Ronaldo's dream from winning the World Cup. Spain coach never called Manchester United's goalkeeper David De Gea, Quintana, and Kepa Arrizabalaga. Put eyes on this team to winning the World Cup. France, Germany, Argentina, Brazil, and Belgium. News brought to you by Waswa Anslim.